So now I'm going to show you how to do a lash removal, and this client doesn't have very many lashes left, but what I do is I place these underneath the eyes with a little bit of moisture so that they stay in place. It makes the removal of the extensions a whole lot easier. I have my clients sit up because I don't like the fact that the gel remover can get soft as it gets warm and go back into their eyes. I use the microfiber brush and I gently put the remover on where the adhesive bond is, and I work from the top because I don't want the lashes to the eyes to open. Actually, if I go underneath those lashes and I pull up by accident, I'm going to break the bond of their eyelid. The eyelid has a natural seal, and as long as that seal is in place, then this will not burn for this client. You don't want to get the remover in the client's eyes. So I leave it for about 5-10 minutes, and then I go in with a couple of flocked applicators, and I just kind of try to see, I just do a little feeler to see how that adhesive is breaking down. As you can see, it's not breaking down very good yet at all, and I've waited 5 minutes here. I know you can't tell from time lapse, but if they're starting to come off, then I will roll the flocked applicator. I'm not happy with how they're coming off, so I'm going to add more gel remover, and on the other side as well. And then I'm gonna roll again and see if those lashes are ready to come off. And they're not, so I'm gonna add a tiny bit more remover. I like to just target the bond of the adhesive because that's where you're gonna need the gel remover so that they will come. Now you see I've got some coming off here, so I'm just rolling the flocked applicator and they're just rolling off onto the silicone. And I like to have a tissue in my other hand so that I can wipe that flocked applicator off to get the excess of the adhesive remover, as well as those lashes that are just kind of clinging. I don't have the under eye gel pads on really tight. It's not about the lower lashes here. It's only about having it there to help remove the lashes and to protect the lower lid from the gel remover. Okay, got some more there. It's a process. Sometimes it takes 10 minutes, sometimes it takes 15 or 20, and in really bad cases, it takes sometimes up to 45 minutes. I'm taking my tweezers here and I'm just gently grabbing the end of that lash to see if it's ready to come off. You have to be so careful when you do this because you don't want to break the seal that the eye has made to keep their eyes closed and safe from that gel. It has a very strong vapor, and if you do get that in their eyes, they will start to tear up instantly. If they start to tear up, you're going to have a mess. What's going to happen is everything's going to go to a white, hard material. It's not going to come off anymore. You're going to actually have to have them wipe their eyes, and you're going to have to start all over again. If they tear up, it just becomes a mess, and you don't want that to happen. So you have to guard, above all other things, you have to guard that eye seal. Don't break the eye seal. Just keep working the lashes, and sometimes when they are close to coming, you can actually get that tweezer in there and you can just kind of sort of give it a gentle pull and it'll come. I like to just work with the microfiber brushes and the flocked applicators as much as possible, and sometimes I'll get it down to having all but 1 or 2 lashes are gone, and at that point I'm going to give the client a cloth, and she's actually holding a cloth in her hand right now while I'm doing this, and I've told her that she needs to be ready to wipe her eyes when I tell her to, and I've also instructed her that she wants to wipe down on her eyes. She doesn't want to wipe up. She doesn't want to break the seal of her lid as well. She wants to work down, and she wants to get rid of all of that stuff, and she wants to make sure that her eyes don't open at all as long as she's got that on there. And then in the midst of her doing that, she'll wipe her eyes. You're going to see this in a minute or two here. She's going to wipe her eyes, and then I'm going to rinse the cloth out for her so she can do it again before she ever opens her eyes. Okay, so I've removed the eye pads, and now I'm just removing the excess of the remover. I'm just getting as much of that off as I can before she starts to wipe her eyes. She's wiping her own eyes, and she's doing what I asked her, and she's wiping down. As soon as she gets the most of the remover off, then she can go at the eyes a little bit better. Then I take and hand her a second cloth, and when she feels ready, when she feels she's got everything, then she's done and ready to go.